Hello and welcome back to Oddworld Munch's Oddysee. My name is Q, his name is Abe, his name is Munch, and after getting to the almighty raisin, we are on our way to make our first glukkon bankrupt. Make him donate all his money to Lulu so that we'll get one step closer to getting into Vykkers Labs, rescuing the Gabbit eggs, and also saving this little piece of Oddworld. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna take these two over to the transformation shrine and get them upgraded. I have plenty of spoos, but I can't remember. the meep? I guess it's meep, because it's supposed to be like sheep. So the meep are really loud. I probably said meeps in the last episode, so sorry about that. It should be meep. Anyway, getting these guys upgraded, and then we'll head into the cavern where the glukkon has set up his headquarters. And I think I just gotta throw all these guys off the edge. Some of the Mudokkins take a second to catch on. But, yeah, I gotta just throw all these guys off the edge. So this will take a second, but unfortunately they won't just follow me off the edge, so this is the only way. Unless... yeah, I think if I walked... come on, pick someone up. Oh. Okay, yeah. I could take them down that ramp, but then there's the fence in the way, so... this is just easiest. Because if I took them back the way I came, I'd have to throw them over that little half fence. But hey, thankfully, this is why I like this mechanic, because you can get, you know, even though they put it in because they put challenges where you have to throw Mudokkins and Munch, it's also, you know, you can use it anywhere, and it comes in handy everywhere. Not everywhere, but in most places. And see, Munch kind of bumped along the wall there, so he didn't pop out of his wheelchair. But now,
hey, you chumps.
We can get into this cave, and if it's the cave I'm thinking of, there should be some more of those teeny tiny slogs inside.
Everybody listen.
Oops.
How you doing? What's up?
Okay, for me, this is gonna get extremely dark, and okay, it's not that bad. I guess I'm thinking of a later cave. Or no, this one does get pretty dark. But for you, I'm gonna make it nice and bright, so you don't have to worry about that. It's still gonna be pretty dark, but it won't be as bad as it is for me. So we got some zap here, and so Munch can help out, and he's gonna need to. Oh, come on. Unfortunately, you can't get... this was planned out very poorly. Oh. Okay. Never mind. There were just a couple. So anyway, Munch cannot drink or pull levers or... he can't do much from his wheelchair, but he can spin in circles. Anyway, so he's got to hop out of his wheelchair before he can pull the lever or open... oh, sorry, get a drink. So we have some more normal sized slogs. I almost called them sligs. I think there are some teeny tiny ones up ahead. But a couple episodes ago, I talked about the possession orbs. And I didn't talk completely about them, so I'll just finish that up now. So, like I said, if it's only one... Okay, this is where it's like the huge slug and the teeny tiny ones. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening. Alright. So I was trying to possess one, because when you stop possessing, something is killed instantly. So I was trying to get Abe to help out, but that was a good demonstration right there, if you saw it. The reason it exploded and Abe stopped possessing it wasn't because I tried to do it, it was because Abe started getting attacked. So when he gets attacked, if he's making an orb, he'll stop. If he's controlling an orb, like floating around, he'll stop. Or if he's possessing someone, he'll stop. No, don't. See, Abe started to move in to hit a Mudokon when I tried to attack one of the slogs. Anyway, so Abe cannot attack and...
Everybody listen.
Yeah, whatever I'm saying. You know. So this is an example of a foot switch. We've seen some of these before. It's a foot switch that does not have a long life, basically. It doesn't stay open for a long time. It runs out really quickly. And all of the glukkons are cleverly placed so that it's impossible for the player to get in with them. So there's always like a little just obstacles basically that keep you from actually walking into the glukkon's office. As you can see here, there's the glukkon. Not very extravagant, but he's got a bit of money. So the way I do this is Abe is the only one who could jump over that wall, so I have to stand here. I've got enough orbs, and then we possess him. And I didn't talk about orbs, but I will in just a minute. Then we hop over the half wall, possess him. Listen to his feet. And he walks really weird, but he's got like a little cigarette in his mouth. I love the noise his feet make. And as you can see on the wall, there's a wanted poster of Abe with a dartboard, and he was taking out a bit of stress. And his very detailed plan to turn this area into a meat processing plant, and the little here we go, Munch sucks in the corner. Okay, but anyway, these guys, you can pull the right trigger and you have their health, and if I pull it a bunch of times, the number will stay there. So he has 50,000 moolah, which is the currency on Oddworld. And when we possessed Lulu, basically he opened the Lulu Fund, which puts all of these machines in the offices of wealthy glukkons. And so that's why everyone called it stupid and ridiculous, because everyone's like, what? Nobody on Oddworld is going to donate to some random glukkon. But they were wrong. And he's got to bop the button with his head. And so you just bop the button, and the glukkon pours all of his money into the Lulu Fund. Activating the teleporter. Oh man. So Lulu thanks you for the kind donation. So after you donate a glukkon's money, they will just pass out. Just if we peek in here, oops, wrong way. If we peek in here, you can see him just passed out on the floor. So that will take out our first glukkon, and the Mudokons cannot come with us, so you gotta get off the teleporter, buddy. And we will warp off to the next area. So that's basically how the game is gonna go. We're gonna work our way to some glukkons, get them to donate, and move on. it's I love the story. So anyway, orbs. Unless there's a video or a newspaper, which there might be. So, I love the newspapers. It's really cool. So, Brewery To Be. About the newspaper really quick. Let's see. So it called the glukkon a pud because different levels of glukkons have different names, which I'll talk about after I talk about orbs. After, if there's a shaman, he talks.
A glukkon chump has taken over a windmill and turned it into a microbrewery. Well, he's trying to anyway. Now, with false promises and plenty of brew, the native Mudokkans in the area have all been turned into scrubs. Separate the chump from his change and rescue those scrubs.
Alright, so everything in order. Here we go. Starting with orbs. I got a few things to talk about, is basically what I'm saying. Abe sliding down hills. Okay. Okay, possession orbs. So like I said, in previous videos, the longer, basically the more spoos you spend on, the more spoos you spend on an orb, the bigger it gets and the longer it lasts. It doesn't give it any more power or anything, and once you possess someone, they stay possessed for as long as you want or until they die, so it doesn't make you possess them for longer. It just allows you to control the orb for longer, because each orb can only travel for a limited amount of time. So, if it's only one, if you only use one spoos, it will last for about 4 seconds. 10 is as large as it can get, and that lasts for about 45 or 46 seconds. So the increments that a possession orb grows in is pretty regular. It's, but it's not like 4 seconds every time, because, if it was, then a 10 spoos orb would last for about 40 seconds, not 45 or 6. So, just one lasts for a tiny bit more than 4 seconds. And then, basically when I was measuring it, I kind of rounded everything. So that, because I had to time it myself, so because it's such a small amount of time, it was fairly inaccurate. But I'm just going to pull it up real quick. Okay. So, if it's one spoos, it lasts for about 4 seconds. 2 is about 9. 3 is 14. 4 is 19. And so on and so forth. I'm assuming you don't need me to go through each level. Okay, it's about a 4-second increase. And now we have new enemies that I'm just gonna... Oh, and they are loud and hungry. And I'll talk about them in just a minute, because what was I gonna talk about? The newspaper. Okay, the newspaper. I like how there's a picture of it. There's a picture of the newspaper with the glukkon in a straitjacket, but the glukkons have no arms. Oh man. So everyone calls him crazy for donating to the Lulu Fund, and it says, "What possessed this pud?" And so the odd world is a very detailed world, and I'm just riding around in circles uselessly. I know what I have to do. Okay, sorry. In that dead end, there was a lever that I could pull, so if I get a bunch of these guys to follow me, let's just give them time to catch up. You can tell there are a lot of these guys. They're called scrabs. But anyway, back to glukkons. So, basically, the wealthier you are, you get a different title. And you can tell there's a little gap there so that they can't follow me. But if I pull this lever, oh no. Well, some of them got out, but I don't think Munch can get out of here. I don't think his jump is good enough. Okay, it is, so I better pull this lever. Oh, no! No! Oh! Jump, jump. Oh, no! Well, that sucks. Okay. Thankfully, there's a nest over here, and I'm just going to get Abe to do this because Abe has a little bit more dexterity. And now I've no... Okay. Keep getting distracted. Anyway. So, the lowest level is a Pud, and then a Chump, and then a Wannabe, and then a Big Cheese, and then Glockstar, which is what we're trying to elevate Lulu to, the level of Glockstar. And all of this is in the manual, which came with the game, and Abe is probably going to die. Okay. No, he's not. We're good. But anyway, the manual is really cool because it's got a whole bunch of detailed information. And sadly, good detailed manuals have been falling out of style. Hopefully a game I'll be playing later called Zombies Ate My Neighbor has a fabulous manual, which is hilarious and informative and beautiful. But if I play it, I'll talk more about it then. I can't remember what I was going to talk about after that. Okay, this area. That's what I was going to talk about, this area. Not this small area. This is just another place to capture scrabs if you didn't get all of them in the first one. This level. So this level... If you watch the very first cutscene... it talks about the breweries and how the Mudokons were given free brew and then became addicted, and then the Glukkons said, you can have more if you work, and then the Mudokons, being foolish, let themselves be, basically sold themselves into slavery for beer, or ale, I guess, brew, whatever you want to call it. And so this is a microbrewery, and I think all the scrubs are trapped back here, and so we need to figure a way to open up this gate and get them out. And I love the... What is it? Yeah, the... Okay, Munch, you can stop. The squeaking is enough. Okay. Right up here, this structure is the microbrewery, and it's pretty small, but there's something hilarious about it. But unfortunately, we're just about out of time for this episode, so let me see. So yes, that's this level. You know what we're trying to do if you've been watching. The scrabs are the other sacred animal that Abe confronted when he got his powers. Scrabs and paramites are the two that are sacred to the Mudokons, and that the Glukkons took and farmed up and used them as food. So, yeah. So we'll get into the microbrewery in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Q, signing off.